Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know and I don't care. Only care about my father's time. My father is the real God. If you will understand this or not, my Father God is the real God. He is the only God and really no one else. My Father is the real God. And I'm just a boy of God, you know. I want to talk about the chosen one. And folks, watch out for this because he really gonna say that he is the chosen one. So, and there's no one else than your President of America. He is the chosen one. That's right. He is the chosen one. Do not forget this, folks. What he say is the truth. Trump is the chosen one. For sure. But I will tell you a little story. If I'm telling you that I am the chosen one of the real God. For example, will I stand and talk on a war boat? Will I go into churches? Will I give you the signs with my hand for my eye and the OK sign for my eye or the 666 sign in the air? Will I live in an apartment where it is so dirty that you cannot find something else than what belongs to his Father? Will I stand in a pyramid and talk with you? Will I stand on the eye and talk with you? Or will I go with you to a place where I feel fine? Is this what this president will do for you? So I'm telling you, folks, he is the chosen one. That's right. And I also, when he did become president, I saw him dying. He did die. And he did stand up behind this building of the Pope. Because behind this building of the Pope, there did people die. There is a big graveyard there. You did not know. And I saw Trump crawling out of there, out of that place where many people did die. Also many little children did die there and buried there. If you know the real story, what did happen there, then you're gonna cry. I saw Trump dying and did come back out of the grave behind this Pope building, where this Pope is right now, in Rome. They call it the churches of all churches, the Mother Church. You know that building. But do you know the stories? What is this building telling you? I'm telling you the real truth. It's murder and a lot of pain. So, is he the chosen one? Oh yes, he is the chosen one. But do not forget, folks, I am the real chosen one of God. My Father God, my real Father God. God who did create everything and can destroy it in one moment. That is what no one can do. Not one God. Only mine God. Do understand who I am and what I'm telling you, folks. I am the chosen one of God and really no one else. You do have the children of the devil and you only have one child of the real God, and this child is no one else. For sure, folks, no one else than me. Me, me, me. No one else. Come listen to my story. Wake up, folks, before it will be too late. I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Does he? No. He is never the chosen one. Not of my Father, but of his Father. He do have a very another Father than I do have. And I'm telling you, folks, the things what's going on, and the hand signs and all that kind of shit, for me it's not easy not to do it. But for you it will be too easy to do it. And you will be too blind and do it. That's the real truth. That's the real me. I do walk with God. And really, folks, for sure, no one else. And I saw this man crawling out of his grave. Directly when he did come and did become president, I directly get this prophetic dream of my Father God. It was not a dream, it was a vision of my Father God. And visions are rare, folks. You will not get visions if you do not walk with God. If God don't put his heart in you, you never will get visions. You understand? They are very, very special and very, very rare, folks. Many people did have visions, but never the visions I did get with the real truth. No one else in this world. No one else in this world. War will start soon. We do not have much time left. But my father also will come soon. We do not have much time left. I need to calculate how many time we do have left, because I did get the end of time sign from God inside of me. It was a vision, and it was a number, and the number was 3, 5, 4, and then another number come with it, but I forget that number. It only can be a 7, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, a 0, a 9, an 8. And that's the time we still do have left. I talk about we do have 5, 6 or 7 years left. And that's the real end, folks. That's the real end. But this war will start soon now. I do not talk about many years later. This war will start very soon. It's next to your doors. Many people cannot even talk about it anymore. They saw World War III and they did die already. You understand? For them it was already World War III. For all these people who did die in this terrible war, what is going on in the lands you do not even know, they did get already World War number 3 and died in it. And that's the real truth. You know, yesterday I was talking with my Father God, and I told my Father God, all these people who do not understand what is going on in the world and do not care, they will care in time. In this end time cyclus, you will care a lot, folks. I'm telling you. Like I told you, I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one. I am the one who will not go to the pyramid and the eye, because God, my Father, did warn me for this. And Trump say that he is the chosen one and put up his hand and do the 666 sign for everybody to see. There are the difference between me and him. And I will be poor for you people, but I am rich in God. And you better never forget what I'm telling you here. And there will be no one else in this world who dare to talk like I do. I will say, find him. Find him. And I am not with any church. I am not with any book. I am not with any story. I am completely and alone and for sure with my Father God. And really no one else do exist for me. Only my Father God. That's the way I talk here. I do the things here. I tell the things here. And I tell them with the filled up truth I ever can tell you. And fulfillment will and must take place till my Father God will come back. And my Father God is no one else than Jesus Christ. And I am him. I am his child. I am this child. Jesus never did exist. It was only my Father God. Am I Jesus? No, I am not Jesus. Jesus did not even exist. I am just the unknown prophet of God. This is how he did call me. This is how I did call. And it's also in my email. If you email me, then you will understand who I am. But many will not see who I am, what I do, and what I can't do. And I can do things. For example, Gordon. He said that he is God. Well, God was in a clinic. He is very sick man. But did I warn you that this man will become very sick and you people will know about? Did I tell you? I did, right? How I know? I do walk with the real Father. He is really my Father. I get everything from him. If I say that Celine Dion will go down on her knees, sick like a young puppy, then so will be it, folks. Is this going on? Is it going on? You tell me. Is this going on? Why will I lie to you folks when the truth is open for me? You understand? For me, it's very easy to read you all. And you don't even mean something for me. Not one of you. I told you this, folks, many times. You understand? But you never will listen to the unknown prophet of God. Why should you? Well, why? It's not difficult to find me. And for the people who did find me, they are blessed already. They did not even know that they are blessed by my Father. I'm telling you, for the people who will come to me, will be blessed by my Father the day they come to me, and really no one else. I will not lie to you. I do not have a bank account with PayPal and all that kind of bullshit. But for me, very easy to become rich right now. I just go into your wallet and I take it from you. Easy. The most easy part of all is that you are so stupid that you let steal your money on a very easy way. And folks, I tell you the truth, you don't have to be with me. You will never be blessed. You understand? Only the people who are really with me are really with my Father. You understand? So is this president in your beautiful America what will be a big house of the dragon? Because that's what I saw, folks. I saw many people die there. I saw it nowhere else this big and this wide open. And I was really standing on the point in the middle of America, nowhere else. In the middle of, I guess it was New York. I was standing between buildings, many big buildings, and the streets were parties and fun and many people. When this did start, I saw rivers of blood into your streets. Rivers of blood, folks. And this will come into America. But I think then I talk about the real end. I think that God had put me into the real end. I saw a butcher's hall, a butcher's hall, a butcher's hall, with many little children, with their arms gone, and their stomach open, and everything come out, and all these kind of things. I saw heads, I saw the most terrible things. Your stomach will turn. I saw this thing. And I was standing in the middle of it. And I was crying to God. I told my Father God, why did you put me down? Father God did put me down because I need to see it with my own eyes. And I saw the most terrible thing I ever will see. And my stomach did turn around. And it's no joke, folks. And this is what really going to happen. Now I get something inside. I see this preacher, how you call him? Paul Begley. He will become ill again. A little bit more ill than he was. This is the next step I will take to him. I'm sorry, folks, but it has to be that way. People who will not listen will feel. You know, this guy Shakes. He did say that he was God. I directly was standing for God and I told my Father God, show him that he is not God. Take him away from earth. And 7 days later, God took him away. But he already made people sick for a long time. But the day I did come and I saw this man, I did talk with my Father. I told my Father God, Father, take him away from earth. And 7 days later, folks, the Spanish guy, or how you call him, he was taken away from earth. Exactly what I did tell my Father God. This is a guy who will tell you to take the number 666 on your arms and on your legs and, and he did pronounce that he was God, my Father. So I told my Father God, take him away from earth. Do it quickly. And 7 days later, God took him away from earth. Mariah Carey, like I told you folks, she will get no money no more. She insures her legs for millions of dollars, while there are so many people dying on the street in hunger and thirst. I told my Father God, let the money go from her. So I did say this, and Mariah Carey, the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life, Mariah Carey, she started to sing and she became like a sick bird. Her voice is nothing no more. She will never sing like she did, and she will never look like she did look like. I took this away from her in my Father. And no one else can do those things. But I can't. I am the unknown prophet of God. I will be happy, folks, when I'm done here. Really happy. You understand? I am tired of you. but I only work in God's name. And God really is my Father. The Father you did hear about from the start, the beginning. And I told you folks, I saw my Father God did create Himself. It was a big bang. And there was God. Before this, there was really nothing. If God did not create Himself, then we are not there. This world do exist in the stories what it really tells. Do I talk about billions of years ago? No, folks, not billions or trillions of years ago. Planet Earth do not exist this long. I think it was 14,000 years, something like this. 14 or 12. The things they're telling you are not true. And you will say, yes, and the dinosaurs, and this ape man who could not talk. Why will God create dinosaurs, folks, and a man who cannot talk? Because in that time, men did not talk. They could not talk. Why will God create such a thing? You tell me. There is the proof, folks, that Earth do not exist this long. I think it was 14,000 years. Not longer than this. Not any longer. But you go for billions of years. Yeah, they did find this, they did find that, they did go to the moon. They never did go to the moon, folks. It's the same bullshit, it's the same lie. They cannot go out of this world, it's not possible. We are protected by the love of God. We cannot go where we want. We are locked up in this world, folks. That's it. For this you can go a little into the air. But they will tell you they are on the moon. But they're hanging above you. You only cannot see them. You understand? And by the way, the fuel they do have is not reachable for the moon. You understand? And there is so many stones around these things. You know how many times the moon is hit? But also this is not true. Did you ever go to the sun? The sun? Did you go to the sun? Huh? Can you walk there? It's the same like the moon. You cannot walk there. They lie to you in any way. With this UFOs and all that kind of thing. Do I lie if I tell you it's real. No, folks. But these people who will tell you it's not real, they lie. You understand? I'm telling you, folks, so you will see it with your own eyes. I've been to the dark world, folks. It's where God did send me. And I saw the pyramid, I saw the eye, and I saw very rich cars. I saw things I cannot describe. It was very spooky. I also could not put my hand around it or something, because it was not gettable. This thing's shape-shifting all the time. I think they don't want to be recognized. That's what I definitely saw. And I saw them standing still like they are frozen. One by one, they stood still. Or did walk very slowly. But their minds are all very fast. And you're going to lose from that kind of minds. You will win by walking, but you will lose your mind by it. And that's what you really need. You need your mind to stand in this world. If your mind is not ready, you never will walk again. You will definitely die, surely die. If your mind is not quicker than that of them, you're gonna die. And you will be locked up. And they will take your souls. They are here. They are soul takers. These pop stars, movie stars, porn stars, mannequins, kings, queens, all these people, they all belong to one race. They are all here to steal your soul. These are the stealers of souls. And folks, when it starts to happen with you, don't come to me, because I did warn you already. Many, freaking many times. The only thing is, you wouldn't listen. That's it. That's all. And that's a big thing. For who will not listen will feel and die. So, now to you folks. Who is this chosen one? Will it be Trump? Or will it be me? You tell me.